imagine having your girlfriend show up at your place of work unannounced? Not once, not twice, but several times? On today's case, Mr. Freeman needs his longtime girlfriend, Ms. Acevedo, to stop stalking him with the goal of catching him cheating. He also believes that he's being used as a ATM, and her gold-digging ways has now overdrafted his account. If this couple can't trust each other, Mr. Freeman says there's no reason to stay in this relationship. Let's hear their case.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding. Your Honor, this is the case of Freeman versus Acevedo.
Thank you very much. Mr. Freeman, Ms. Acevedo. Mr. Freeman, you say Ms. Acevedo is a gold digger, a stalker, and is unappreciative of your love and generosity. You feel disrespected, and if things don't change, you're moving on.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Acevedo, you say you feel alone in this relationship, and you actually need Mr. Freeman to get his act together before he loses you forever.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the two of you have been together since high school. High school sweethearts, and you've been together for over 5 years, so your entire adult life, you've been in a relationship, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Freeman, you brought the defendant to divorce court today. Why?
Honestly, I'm fed up like that. You know, she gives me crazy energy. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of jealous tension coming back and forth. And then, you know, I just feel like with different things that I buy her, you know, she don't appreciate it. You know, she's very unappreciative. And, you know, after times, you know, things start to, you know, dry out. You know what I mean? Feelings start to change. So if we can't get things right today, then, you know, I honestly want to end things, but I'm not looking to do that today. I'm honestly here to save my relationship.
So, but you want to have a safe space to talk about some of the issues?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Acevedo, you heard what Mr. Freeman said. What do you say?
Yes, Your Honor. First of all, he's lying about everything he just said.
That's a shame. Right here
like
we start out with lying, huh?
Because he's saying I'm crazy. He's saying I'm a gold digger. I feel like in the beginning of the relationship, were we like this in the beginning? No. It wasn't like this in the beginning. I've grown to, you know, not trust him. And it made me act certain ways like...
So Ms. Acevedo basically is saying, Mr. Freeman, she wasn't crazy, but you have driven her crazy.
Right.
So, Mr. Freeman, why don't you start with this allegation, which is a pretty intense one, that she's a gold digger? You say she's money hungry.
Correct. For Christmas, not too long ago, I bought her a purse, $270, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It was a purse that she had actually told her friend she wanted, you know? I was listening.
Actually, it was a couple days after Christmas, for one. For two, he bought me the purse because he was in trouble and I wasn't letting him come home.
Fast forward, you know, now it's Valentine's Day. She blocked me on everything. Like, when I tell you everything, I was sending out emails. Valentine's Day, I show up to her house with a...
trying to buy my love.
$80
like
necklace.
he always does, trying to buy my love back.
Listen to me, it wasn't that expensive, $80 necklace. You know, I'm just showing you that I have a token of love for you, you know what I mean?
I love an $80 necklace.
You know
I
what I
love
mean?
a necklace that my man gave me. That's what I like.
Yes, ma'am. It's not even, you know, I don't even give it a week or two. She sent me a video on Snapchat. You know, she threw it out the window. The caption of the video said...
Okay, I threw it out the window. Yes, I did. I threw the purse. You know? I did. I threw those things out the window because I found out that he was communicating with other females, flirting with them. That doesn't make me feel special. You're trying to buy gifts out of because you're guilty.
Mr. Freeman, honestly, I kind of gotta agree with Ms. Acevedo. Like, it's not like she's gold digging. It's like you digging yourself out the hole.
The thing with us, she goes through my cell phone. She's looking at messages, she's looking at things. Mind you, I am an artist, I'm a barber as well, Your Honor. So there's a lot of people that I network and talk to daily, you know?
Okay.
And some messages, you know, I may get some messages from women trying to throw themselves at me, you know what I mean?
Do you respond?
I am not responding.
He's a liar. He does respond.
I am not
He might not flirt
responding.
back, but he might say something just very generic, just general. He might not flirt, but he'll say something back.
In order to continue to engage them.
Just to say something back. Now,
That's called
somebody
engagement.
in my phone, he don't play none of that. I gotta block, delete them. He gotta call them. He gotta check them. But he don't tell these little girls about me. Everyone
that's around me, they know about Janelle. Let me tell you something, Your Honor. You know, I go to barber school. I cut hair in the beginning, then I study at the end. I'm at school, you know, I'm just going through my book. I'm not even cutting hair yet. Now, let me tell you, now, outside my school, we have windows. We can see out, you can't see in. I see a car pull up to my school, once again. Now, she's hiding behind a tree, you know what I mean? Hiding behind a tree by my car trying to see if I'm really at school. Why are you doing that? Why am I...
Well, actually, Mr. Freeman, let me ask, why is she doing that? Because I usually have a good instinct, my spidey sense. I had a little thing that go up on the back of my neck that goes tickle, tickle. And it usually means there was something that happened with somebody to make me go berserk. So was there anything that happened that you want me to know now to make her start to feel insecure? And only you know that, sir.
We did have an instance where, you know, she had actually seen me with another woman.
Okay.
But it was nothing sexual. Like I said, I am an artist, I am an engineer, and I am a producer. So meanwhile,
that's
I help
from your
other
perspective
artists.
of what it looked like. From your perspective.
That's what it was, Your Honor.
Okay, no, but I'm telling you because you were in it, so you know what your intent was.
Correct.
Now, from your vantage point, what did you see and or hear?
This man was getting up to go to work every single day. After some time, he started coming home at different times of the night, saying he had break at different times during the day, and stuff just wasn't adding up, you know? So he went to the restroom to get ready, left his phone unlocked, and I shared his location with me indefinitely so I could see where he was going. It was on the other side of the city. So I pull up, and this lady comes out with this robe and her little lace Victoria's Secret, you know?
Your
I'm
Honor,
like,
can I stop it right there, Your Honor?
Okay, no, you
Let me
can't, because I
stop it.
came in the door and
Your Honor want the
by the
chase.
time
She
I
wanna
But
get
wait
straight
one
to the
second,
chase.
wait one
You
second,
wanna
wait
get
one
straight to the
second,
chase.
because, Mr. Freeman, didn't I say to you, is there something you want to say to me before I get the whole story?
Your Honor.
I gave you the opportunity to get out in front of this. You know I did.
Your Honor,
Okay, bless your heart. Now go ahead.
I feel like if anything, you know, she's accusing me of something that she's doing, you know?
You're
I'm
a
not
liar.
sure. I'm not sure, Your Honor, but like I said, I
He's a
haven't
liar.
given her
I
a
called him
reason.
out. So we
She's
went
came
out.
to
He
more
went
than-
out one night, Your Honor.
more
We
than my-
went out one night, and
Talk.
I let him go out.
I've been waiting on you to answer my question
I can't-
directly.
I can't. Look, I
No,
can't,
no, do you know what I mean?
I can't get it out, Your Honor. I've never did anything, you know, intentionally to hurt.
How do you unintentionally cheat on somebody?
Like I said, Your Honor, I am an artist. I can't control
I don't
what
know what
happens.
kind of art you do, but you are a liar. And you're coming across like, yeah, I'm an artist, I'm trying to be a barber, and I was moving somebody on a summer job, and you got a whole bunch of this, when you need to be doing that. Well, I'm gonna ask you directly. Have you been unfaithful? Have you been going out with other women when you know that you have a permanent relationship with Miss Acevedo?
Your Honor, honestly,
I'm hoping, honestly.
I've never did anything, you know, intentionally to hurt.
How do you unintentionally cheat on somebody?
Like I said, Your Honor, I am an artist. I can't control
I don't know what
happens.
kind of art you do, but you are a liar. Miss Acevedo, what else would you like to say? I don't even need to hear no more from you. I don't even need to hear any more from you because, see, it's one thing to lie to your woman. It's another thing when I ask you a question to lie to me and then take a little giggle for it. You can do all this Judge Star stuff, but most young men respect me enough because they think of me like an auntie. And I'm always a straight shooter. And this is an opportunity for you to say that I want this woman, but you're not proving to me and you're not proving to her, and you're coming across like, yeah, I'm an artist, I'm trying to be a barber, and I was moving somebody on a summer job, and you got a whole bunch of this, when you need to be doing that. And that's a grown man. And by the way, if you're not ready for all this, that's okay. Mr. Freeman, you young. I'm looking at this. You are 22 years old. You don't have to be in a permanent relationship. You can sow your wild oats. You can have as much fun as you want to. I caution you to be as safe as possible because you're too young to start making all of these children, etc., if you're trying to kick off your career. But what you can't do is hurt this little girl. She's young, too. She's beautiful. She's smart. And if you don't want her and treat her with respect, trust and believe there's some other brothers out here that do.
She ain't lying.
Hey, it's a lot of room, you know what I mean?
Trust
I
and
ain't never-
believe.
That's one thing, though. I ain't never made nobody do nothing. I never told you to do anything, you know?
You know, you say you're trying to make an honest living, but what we have talked about here today makes me really and truly think that you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, and I'm concerned about that. But then I read that you have made some concessions in your relationship. Your relationship intimacy, y'all have made some additional shall I just say, additions to that?
No, Your Honor.
To the relationship,
No.
yes, Your Honor, we have.
He had.
Yes, we have.
Okay, so somebody explain that to me, because I got some notes, and you know I get the whole court file.
Okay, so I could tell you, me, her, and her best friend, you know, something happened, you know. We ended the night intimately, all three of us.
What happened?
You know,
Don't skip no parts.
I don't know what was going on around the house,
Your
but I
Honor,
felt like
that's
she
not
was.
what happened.
I felt like it was more of a three-way relationship now.
That
so
is
I was
not
trying to figure
what
out.
happened. No, he
Now
talks to
I'm
her
trying to
behind
figure
my
out.
back. First of all, do I look like I want to be in a relationship with more than one person? No.
Why did you invite a third person into the relationship? If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content.
Me, her, and her best friend, you know, something happened, you know. We ended the night intimately, all three of us.
What happened?
You know?
Don't skip no parts.
And from then, you know, her friend was always around, you know, as best friends. I don't know what was going on around the house,
Your
but
Honor,
I felt like
that's
she
not
was.
what happened.
I felt like it was more of a three-way relationship now.
That
so
is
I was
not
trying to figure
what
out.
happened. No, he
Now I'm
talks to
trying
her
to figure
behind my
out.
back.
After we had that, you know, maybe you felt some type of way, you know, on did I really want to be with you, or was I more focused on her? Honestly, I feel like that is the reason, you know, she feels like I'm out here cheating now. I'm out
You're
here
sick.
with other different women now.
First of all, do I look like I want to be in a relationship with more than one person? No, I don't. I'm stingy. I like mine to myself.
Why did you invite a third person into the
First
relationship?
of all, I didn't invite nobody into our relationship. We kicked it one night, and we had some friend with one of my friends, okay? That doesn't mean you go behind my back and keep talking to her, keep texting her, having sex with her behind my back.
Were there parameters? Because you know, whenever you invite somebody into your relationship, now you open a door.
It was a one-night thing. We was drunk.
You were partying and you were having a good time.
Yes, but I didn't think he was gonna keep talking to this girl and cheat on her with me and do it behind my back.
Mr. Freeman, quiet, please. After y'all kicked it and had a great time, did you all have a conversation about, listen, that was a one-time experience?
I talked with her before anything, and I thought we came to an understanding, like, okay, honestly, I don't even know why I did that, you know. We were young, we were in the moment, you know, da-da-da-da. I don't ever want you guys, like, now I feel weird when you guys are around each other, you know.
So you did have this conversation.
I did. I told her exactly how I felt.
Did you then have the conversation with Mr. Freeman? Because that's who you're in the relationship with.
Yeah, I did. I talked to both of them, like, just separately.
Mr. Freeman, did y'all have this conversation?
Judge, can I tell you the conversation we had before we had the relations with her friend? I didn't even know we were gonna have relations with her friend. Meanwhile, we were summertime, me and Janelle, we were perfectly fine. Nothing was wrong.
I'm just asking you, Mr. Freeman.
She brought her friend to me.
I'm going to assume for this tiny, tiny amount of time that you just told me the truth, that Miss Acevedo brought this third party into the relationship. After she brought her in, she expressed that she didn't want to do that anymore, and she regretted getting a little too tipsy and having a little too much fun because, as she said, she's spoiled and a little bit selfish, and she want her own man. She don't want to share it with somebody, even if it is her girlfriend.
Yeah.
Did you continue a relationship with this girl after Ms. Acevedo had this conversation with the two of you?
Not right away, but I did.
So you know what you did? You gave her a reason not to trust you.
Correct.
Because you broke that rule. If you're going to try to do a little something, something, you owed her the explanation, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Uh-huh. See, that auntie kicked in. That's why you looked over here. I knew it. I knew it would kick in at some point. And I always just try to ask my male litigants, how do you want your daughter to be treated? Put that in your head. You know, if your 13-year-old daughter who has her first boyfriend,
Right.
and she comes home and she's all excited and daddy, and the dude starts doing some of the things that you've been doing, he better start looking out, because you're gonna be coming for him. Am I right or wrong?
You're right. Yes,
See?
Your Honor.
And did you see, Robert, did you see how he reared back up? Because that's his kid, that's his daughter. Miss Acevedo's somebody's daughter. There's somebody that feels the same way about her. But you know what else? she feels that way about herself because she's a whole human being. And she's deserving of your trust. She's deserving of your integrity and your respect. She's owed that. And I think if you want to save this relationship, you need to tell her that. And I'll wait.
Janelle, I feel like, you know, some of the things that have happened, you know, it could have been a lot of miscommunication, you know, us not seeing eye to eye. I was dishonest, you know, about a lot of different things that I've done inside this relationship. But I most definitely do not want to lose you, you know.
You think you could just tell me sorry and everything's gonna be better?
I mean, I'm not saying I can just say sorry, but I feel like this is a start, you know what I mean? And, you know, if we can change our attitudes about how we approach the situation and things like that, I feel like things can get better for us. I really do.
Do you think you can be honest from now on?
I mean, I never really had a problem being honest, Your Honor.
Well, sleeping with her girlfriend on the side, that's about as dishonest as it gets.
Right. I feel like, you know...
Is that young lady somebody that's still in your life?
No, Your Honor.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
If I brought her in here and I asked her the question, would she say the same thing?
She would say the same thing.
I hope so.
Please don't be a liar, liar, pants on fire.
No. Your Honor, more close to Janelle than she is to me.
Oh, we not close no more, baby.
Well, I guess we all, you know, just cut off then.
Miss Acevedo, I'm gonna tell you this. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you to step into your space. Don't lay down on the floor and be anybody's doormat.
You're right.
You're a very special young lady. You have your own role in the world. Right now may not be the time for you to be in a committed relationship. Maybe you both need to see somebody else just so you can see. However, I'm going to ask you both. Take a little time to get to know who you each are individually.
Yeah.
You've been together for such a long time. And as you grow as whole human beings into adulthood, your needs are going to change. And if you still want to be out here and have a good time and flirt and do, you just don't have the right to bring her along and string her along. That's just not fair. And I think you care enough about her to know that it's hurtful and, again, disrespectful. But, Miss Acevedo, don't let nobody make you crazy. Nobody's worth that. Nobody's worth you stepping outside of yourself. You're a smart, beautiful young lady. Keep saying that to yourself. Walk into a mirror and say, I am a smart, beautiful young lady. I got it together. I'm Miss Acevedo, and you will respect me. Tell him. Tell him.
Well, you know I'm pretty. You know I'm smart. You've been knowing me since I was 17, 18 years old. So you know everything about me. You tell me that I'm different from every other, like, you know why you love me. Like, I don't know why you treat somebody like that if you love them. But I've looked past all that, like, for the longest. Like, I just keep looking at the good in you, but I don't know how long I can do that. Like, you know my worth, I know my worth, but I love you. Like, I still stay with you. I forgive you, like, every single time. I just want you to change. I want you to be different, but I'm not making you, and she's right. Like, I'm a prize, and if you don't realize that, then maybe we shouldn't be together.
What?
Ooh, I love when a young lady steps out. You go, girl.
If we can work it out, you know what I mean? Talk about certain things and couldn't
Well,
be
we
able
can
to
talk
stop
about
it.
things all we want, but we're not gonna get anywhere if you don't change what you do. Like,
Just give me some time, man.
give you some time. We've been around since I was kids. How much more time do you need?
Check me out, guys. Just give me some time, man. Give me some time. We're gonna figure something out.
Robert, I don't think anybody has ever called him on his mess. And let's just say, I think he might be a real candidate for making some changes.
I think so. I mean, you gave him a wake-up call.
I hope so. The alarm is ringing because Miss Acevedo, she a pretty girl. She a smart girl. She's a catch.